deadline. Let's get back to our guest host, Jim Rogers, author of A Gift to My Children, still with us, and Jack Brugin with us as well. Jim, we have a slew of questions here. I have one from Will Rolfe via Twitter. Basically wants to know your forecast for the renminbi and any other East Asian currencies, but most specifically the Chinese.
Well, I own the renminbi. Every time I can, I buy more renminbi. You can't just pick up the phone, Ross, and buy a lot of renminbi, but although it is becoming more and more of an open currency, I expect the renminbi to double or triple over the next decade or two, just as the Japanese yen went up a whole lot. I'm not selling my renminbi at all. There will be fluctuations, I hope, but if so, I hope I'm smart enough to buy more. Don't sell your renminbi.
Jim, we have a question, of course, coming from this guy called Leslie Wyndham. He wants to know, what are your thoughts on commodities for 2012-13? Metals, softs, agri, and energy. Can you see during that year a severe currency fluctuation between the major trading nations that could hurt the commodities and energy market?
Well, if we have major currency fluctuations, that's going to hurt everything. And I do expect more currency turmoil. Somewhere along the line, you're going to be watching CNBC, and they're going to be talking about all the currency turmoil, and it's making all markets go down. But you should buy commodities when that happens, because they're debasing currencies everywhere, as we discussed before. There's little question that everybody's printing money, Christine, and that's all they know to do.
Would you buy the soft or the hard?
I'd rather buy agriculture than anything. Agricultural prices are still very depressed on a historic basis. We're running out of everything. The average age of farmers in America is 58 years old. I mean, we're running out of farmers around the world. You should become a farmer. That's what you should do.
Yeah, maybe I should change tack. Maybe.
Right.
Yeah, I've got so many questions here. I'm just trying to for Jim. Soft commodities. We've got corn, soybean, wheat stocks. Jim. I know. I used to talk to Mark Farben. He used to like to buy agricultural land in Argentina and stuff. What's your view of the softs?
Well, I'm keen on agriculture. The one question that Christine gave me, there is some controversy right now about the U.S. government's reporting of agricultural inventory stocks, and many people are skeptical of the reports because the government's trying to manipulate the prices according to the skeptics. I, for one, don't pay too much attention to government numbers, because I've learned, Ross, over the years, if you listen to governments, you're not going to make a lot of money. Governments lie, governments distort, governments make mistakes. That's not a good source of information. You're better off watching CNBC than watching the government if you want to make money.
Jim, we've had some specific questions about silver. Can you just talk about the prospects of silver, especially in relationship to maybe gold and copper?
Brian, I'd rather own silver than gold if I had to buy one today. Silver is certainly historically much cheaper than gold. Silver has industrial uses, and with all the money printing, some industrial countries are going to be doing better. So of the two, I'd rather buy silver than gold. I'm not buying either at the moment, but if it came to it, I would buy silver.
All right, thanks, Jim. We're going to talk a little bit more about the market and what we can expect from Wall Street ahead. Investors, of course, awaiting some key economic data. We have some earnings from Campbell's and Heinz. And coming up on Squawk Box, Reid Hoffman. Great interview with the founder of LinkedIn. We'll talk about his new book and the business. And obviously, those guys do a great job of